What is going on, all you Mariners fans? Welcome back to our Seattle Mariners franchise mode. And in the last one, my God, did we have the greatest season we have ever had. All right, we are number one in the league. We are the number one seed, not only in our division, but the entire MLB. We are considered the best team in this. And because of that, we get to decide. We get to play the wild card teams, the teams who are kind of tweener. Maybe they make it, maybe they don't. The bad part about it is, though, in this first round that we're gonna have to go up, we're either playing the Los Angeles Angels, which I have no problem playing, or we're going up against the Houston Texans, which both are in our division, and both, according to the game, are ranked higher of us. Angels are ranked 5th, Astros are ranked 1st. I actually think we have a better record against the Houston Astros than we do the Los Angeles Angels, but we don't know which one we're going to play. So let's advance it up a day. There we go. Keep on advancing on up to be determined. And we're going to play the Los Angeles Angels. Okay, that's not that bad. I don't think it's too bad. LA beat Houston. How bad did they actually beat Houston, though? I'd actually want to take a look at that. Houston's right next to us. Oh my God, there we go. They lost 2-6. Well, 6-2. Ohtani. God dang it. Got the dub there, 6-2. So luckily, we don't actually have to worry about Ohtani until at least game 3. So the first 2 games, if we can walk away with 2 W's, we should be just fine. But let's go take a look and see what these Astros are all, not Astros, these Los Angeles Angels are all about. So in the bullpen, very interesting, they actually have Ohtani not as their starter, but as their 3rd string pitcher. Very interesting. Very interesting there, but they got a good star ace, I guess, for them, Griffin Cannon. Not bad. I don't know what that symbol next to his name means, though. So I don't know what that means, but John means, okay, he's decent. He's a decent second guy, but Griffin Cannon is going to be a star for sure with them. They're definitely going to have to decide between Ohtani and Cannon. Bullpen-wise, they are absolutely trash. So once we get past their starting pitching rotation, we shouldn't have to worry about them at all. But when it comes to the bats, how are they there? Oh my God, did I not go the right way? I don't think I went the right way. God dang it. All right, but when it comes to the bats, they have a little bit more power. They got Mike Trout here. Anthony Rendon was acquired, I believe, in either the offseason or trade deadline. And then Zach Collins over here. But it seems like they are pretty similar to how we look. They're not stacked on power and these high overall players. They're more stacked on players doing their job and doing what is necessary to them. But let's jump on into game number 1. Let's get some first little action of some quick management in here and see how this one's going to go.
Let's play ball.
So here we are, first inning, and we got to start off pitching against Los Angeles. So they got Jean Segura. Okay, not too bad. I can't really do it. It's going to have to go pitch hitter by hitter. All right, good contact. Not really a power guy. Decent speed. I think we can just pitch right to him. Shouldn't have a problem at all. Line out, there we are. Jeremiah Jones, 83 overall, 25. Again, not that great against righties. Not that powerful either. Just got to pitch right to him. Hit by pitch. Italian. What happened there? Now, this is where we're going to get into some trouble. We really need to be careful with Rendon and Trout. We're going to pitch around him. All right, so we walked him. And again, we get up to Mike Trout. Just pitch around him. There's a walk. Then Justin Upton. I think Upton's got that power, but, oh, Jesus. He reached on an air, strikeout, hit. There's a single, and then a walk. My God, Italian. Double for Winker, good. Fly out, reach him over to third, and Vorbach pops out. God damn it. Then we're back at the top. Italian, what the hell, man? Oh, my God. Pitching change. We already have to go and make a pitching change for our ace. Come on. Mookie Betts hits a single. There you go. Another single. Adam Frazier. Mookie Betts now over at third. Farrow strikeout. Bot hits a single, though. Okay, so now it's a 2-run game. Good. Now George Mato hits a double, scoring 2 runs, tying the game 3-all. All right, so we are having ourselves a ball game again. George Matteo over on second. Jesse Winker on first. And fielder's choice there. Justin Sheffield getting his first little postseason start for an inning. And it starts off with a single, followed by a sac bunt. So the guy gets out, guy advances a second. Fly out. Randall Grichuk is over on third now for Segura, who's going to ground out. Daniel Vorbat strikeout, Mookie Betts strikeout, and Adam Frazier grounds out. Jones flies out. Rendon hits a single. Mike Trout pops out, and Justin Upton strikes out. Fly out for Alfaro. Bot strikes out. Single for Mateo. Steals second. There we go. Garcia grounds out, though, unfortunately, there. All right, Adele ground out. Grichuk ground out. Walk for Collins. Another walk. A single. I'm going to have to do a pitching change. I'm going to have to do it. This really sucks. All right, get in Edwards. Carl Edwards Jr. Strike him out. There you go. Winker hits a single. Good start to the game. Vorbat strikeout. Kepler strikes out. Mookie Betts pops out. Damn it. Rendon strikeout. Trout fly out. Upton out. Come on, Frazier ground out. George Alfaro hits a double. There we are. The slow man himself, George Alfaro. David Bott hits a single, scoring 1 run, and we now have the lead 4-3. There it is, boys. George Mateo. No, they're going to change pitchers over to Justin Wilson. So here we are. This is where we need to start running away with the game, boys. Running away. They don't have a deep bullpen. They don't have a bullpen really at all. Strikeout and strikeout. Carl Edwards Jr. Okay, Adele hits a single. Fielder's choice for Grichuk, but Grichuk reaches first. Another single hit. All right, so that's 3 hits in a row for you. So we're bringing in Emmanuel Clace. Fly out. Stolen base. A walk. Come on. And pop out. There we go. We get out of the inning. It was bad. Bases were loaded. Whew. All right, Jesse Winker. He's 2 for 2 on the day, and he reaches on a walk. Winker is an MVP god. Kemper strikes out. Vorbatch reaches on an error over on second. And then a fly out for Mookie Betts. Anthony Rendon, fly out to him. Trout flies out. Upton flies out as well. Adam Frazier is up to bat, but there will be a pitching change for Kyle Keller. Okay. 67 overall. Really? Okay. Walk for Adam Frazier. Walk for George Alfaro. Fly out for Bott. And they're going to take him out. Now up is Tommy Cale, 80 overall relief pitcher. Okay, so they got a little scared there, I see. Fly out, but Adam Frazier reaches over to third. 2 outs. We have no choice but to hit this. And it's going to be a fielder's choice. That is unfortunate. Now we are in that 9th inning. We're only up by 1, so it's time that we get our closer in here of Aaron Bummer. All right, strikeout number 2 on. Fly out for him, and Zach Collins hits a single. Single for Evan White, and there it is for a fielder's choice, but Aaron Bummer has sustained an injury. Elbow inflammation during today's game and will be out a few days. It's perfectly fine. We can bench him. We have other closers in the setup position, so we shouldn't have to worry about there. But unfortunately, we did go pretty deep into our actual bullpen itself, and we lost Jamison Talion after 1 inning. This guy just had an awful first inning, unfortunately. So we're going to have to work with that. But besides that happening, I'm pretty happy with the performance of everyone. I think our team is playing just fine, and we just need some time. We got rid of their considered ace. We're now moving up against their second guy, and he's not oh shit, I did not mean to do that. I accidentally simulated a day. It seems that we're not doing too good, so that is on me. I accidentally quick sim through that date. That's my fault. So I did deserve to lose that for doing that. That was completely my fault, and I apologize for that. But let's get into game number 2 then. I guess this is going to be a 4-game series. We're not going to sweep them. They kicked the absolute shit out of us over there. Yeah, Michael Baird didn't have a good game. But Marco Gonzalez now gets a shot. Is that right? Marco Gonzalez? Yeah, Marco Gonzalez is going to come in. He did have a very good season. This guy has never let me down during a season. So I think he should be just fine on this road game over into Los Angeles. I have no problem with him whatsoever. Let's actually take a look. Michael Baird's tired. Justin Sheffield is extremely tired. This guy probably has now played 2 games in the postseason, if I had to guess. Carl Edwards Jr. is back up to normal. Manuel Clace is fine. Aaron Bummer's still hurt. We're losing our pitching rotation, boys. We're losing that rotation. And we get to start batting this time. Luis Garcia is going to lead us off, the speedy man himself. And he starts us off with a flyout. Jesse Winker having a very hot postseason, grounds out. Max Kempler batting .222, 2 home runs already, strikes out. Marco Gonzalez now over to Seager, flyout. Single for Jones, walk for Rendon, strikeout for Trout. Upton walks, and 1 run scores, but we do get out of the inning. All right, so it must have been an error. I guess the guy probably tried to round third and go home and just didn't wind up working. Vorbot pops out. Betts strikes out. Frazier flies out. Adele fly out. White fly out. Collins strikes out. All right, George Alfaro. Come on, boys. Come on. Fly out. Damn it. Fly out. Come on. George Mateo. Come on, boys. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this. Are you serious? Solo home run and 2 singles. Come on. Guys, what is up with our starting pitching right now? Jesse Winker hits a single. Good. Kemper pops out. Single for Vorbatch. Reaching over to third now is Winker. And Mookie Betts rounds out. Fly out. Ground out. Single. Single. What is going on with our starting pitchers that, like, none of them is, like, pitching well? Not a single game has a starter pitcher lasted more than 4 innings. Our ace pitcher gets taken out after like less than 1 inning, allows 3 runs, and then our second guy loses the game for us 9-4. And I looked at it, we were already down like 6 runs by the 4th inning. Like, what is going on with our starting pitching? And our batting isn't really happening. It's not happening really. Come on. Garcia, Winker, Kemper. Someone get on base. Adele hits a solo home run. Error for Zach Collins. Come on. Walk for Vorbatch. Good. Mookie Betts, fielder's choice. Frazier, double play. Come on. Someone get on base. 2-run home run hit. Holy shit. Boys, you can't get on base for me? You seriously couldn't get on base for me or score 1 run. That is actually fucking ridiculous. Play the next game. This is actually infuriating if we lose this. Jamison Talien's going to have to come in. We literally don't have a choice but to put Talion in this. Garcia fly out. Winker hits a solo home run. That's how we need to start these ones off. There it is. Silence the crowd. Vorbatch flies out as well. Now Jamison Talion in for Jane Segura. Strikeout there. Jones hits a ground out. Rendon single. Come on. Mike Trout grounds out though, luckily for us. All right, Mookie Betts ground out. Adam Frazier strikeout. Alex Alfredo ground out. Upton line out, ground out. Double for Grichuk, and then a strikeout. There we go. Dylan Bundy. We just need to get past him. Walk for Bott. Good. Strikeout. Garcia, fielder's choice. Jesse Winker, fly out. White strikes out. Segura strikes out. And Jones flies out. All right, very quiet for the bats so far. Max Kempler hits a double. Daniel Vorbatch is followed by the strikeout. Mookie Betts up. Not batting that great. This guy has not been a postseason performer for us the past 2 seasons, I don't believe. Ground out for him. And now Adam Frazier also having a very poor postseason. Strikes out. Anthony Rendon's up. Pop out. Trout hits a double. Pop out for Upton, and Adele strikes out. George Alfaro also having a very poor things. So many of our guys, it's like people are either batting very well and have a really good batting average, or they have a really crappy batting average on our team. It's no in between. It's not like an average batting average. It's either you're batting below 180 or you're batting above 300. It's very weird. It's Very weird with our team. But Tkachuk's going to start things off with a single. Another single for Collins. I think that's where we're going to get a pitching change in over for Emmanuel Class. And then there we are. But we get the thrown out guy. We throw the guy out at first. Good. Double play to end the inning. There it is. Dylan Bundy, strikeout. Walk for Winker. Fly out for Kemper. And Vorback strikes out as well. Fuck. Ground out. Rendon ground out. Mike Trout now strikes out. Come on. Pop out. Walk for Adam Frazier. Walk for George Alfaro. Okay. There it is. Just pitching change. They're going to put in Kenyon Middleton. 29, 74, see potential. I think our team should be just fine against them. There it is. Single hit for David Bott, scoring 1 run there. And then a triple from Mateo. Attaboy. 1 out. Now it is 4-0. Garcia strikes out and Winker strikes out, though. There it is. Manuel Class, strikeout, and ground out. There it is. Kemper. No, they're going to put in Justin Williams, 75 overall relief pitcher. Single hit for Kemper. Fly out for Vorback. Betts gets walked. Frazier reaches on a fielder's choice, getting Betts out. And George Alfaro is going to hit a single, scoring Max Kemper. Now David Bott is in, but no. They're going to make a substitution change for Kyle Keller, 67 overall, 29-year-old relief pitcher, who's going to who's going to make the batter hit into a fielder's choice. Sorry. Now we're going to get into some very interesting things. So Adam Bummer's back, so he's going to close this game out. And we're going to give Carmine Molina this nod. Strikeout, ground out, strikeout. There it is. Mateo reaches on a walk. Garcia hits a single. Strikeout for Winker. And now brings up Tommy Cal, 80 overall relief pitcher. Sack flies hit, scoring 1 run, and then a strikeout. 6-0 is the score. No point for a save opportunity, so we're going to let Molina finish this one out. 2 walks, fielder's choice, Anthony Rendon on third, Mike Trout on first, and there's the flyout. The Mariners have defeated the Angels 6-0. George Mateo gets player of the game after that amazing triple, giving us a huge lead. But now it is time, boys, for this final game in the series, and we're going to go in. And we're going to take a much closer look. We're going to go in, probably watch the first inning, maybe come in and watch some kind of big moment. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but we'll have a little bit of quick management. Maybe we'll pitch a little bit, and we're definitely going to watch some gameplay and commentate over it. That is, without a doubt, a thing. But I should probably go and look. Yeah, I should probably go and try to line them up. Griffin Cannon is going to be pitching for them. So, Griffin Cannon, their ace, 88 overall. Oh, we already used our pitching. Yeah, we used Jamison Talion. I don't want Michael Baird pitching. And I don't know if I really trust anybody besides, like, Marco Gonzalez to come in there. I think we're going to have to give the nod to Marco Gonzalez to come in, the lefty pitcher, to pitch against him. I think that's the smart thing to do. I think that's what we should do. Yeah. And what is he? He's a right-handed batter, so we're going to have to worry about the righties lineup here. So 1-1. Yeah, not that great. 250 for Jake Bauer over on first base. So we might want to put Jake Bauer in and maybe Sam. Maybe bring in Sam as well over against righties. Shortstop Luis Garcia is not hitting well. Not hitting well at all. Batting average of 111. Can't have that. Who else? Daniel Vorback. Yeah, no. Vorback is done. Vorback is getting sat. Jake Bauer, come on in. I don't even care that Vorback can hit home runs anymore. He's not even batting 100. You're sitting down, son. You're sitting down. You're benched. I'm sorry, Vorback. This is why we're probably going to release you into free agency next season. Adam Frazier, poor performance, so we have to keep him in. Mookie Betts, have to keep him in. I feel like these are 2 guys that you just have to keep in regardless of what really happens. I mean, I could go in and put in, like, Sam over him. I could. Very good reaction, very good speed. But I don't... Batted 286. Bat at 287, 283. They're the same overall. It's just that power game, really. Yeah, he can hit, but he hits better than Sam, but batting 1-1-1 is just not good. It's not a good look. Mookie Betts has an outright he's going to play. And then there's also Luis Garcia. I mean, he's got great contact and he's pretty quick. Yeah, regular season was a batting monster, but right now he's slipping. Definitely slipping for sure. There's also Tim Lopez. So I feel like I should try to get Sam into the lineup. Maybe. Nah, I'll keep him out. I'll keep him out. We'll keep him out. So Max Kemper is going to move into that spot. And I think Mookie Betts is going to get slipped into the third. Jake Bauer now, 62, is going to move down in our lineup all the way down to batting number 8. So this is how our lineup is going to look. We're going to have Marco Gonzalez starting this one out. And now it's time for the season-ending game, or possibly our playoff, maybe moving on in the playoff game, with Marco Gonzalez leading us off and hopefully all of our players coming in. All right, boys, here we are. Looks a little cloudy, possibly some mist coming in or rain in game number 5 for the ALDS for us. Series is tied 2-2. This is the final game. Series is on the line. Our season is on the line. The World Series possibility is on the line. This place is packed. Seattle is packed. All you guys are in the stands cheering us on. But what does it really mean? What does it mean to be here? It means so much. So much. We lost game number 2 pretty handily. The 3 games really that I've quick managed, we only had one really bad game. It seems that the past 2 games didn't go in our way, and I have some bad news as well. We're going to have George Kirby actually being our starter today. I went to go talk to Marco Gonzalez today, and he said he wasn't feeling it. He wasn't ready. He was too tired still from that performance. His arm, I didn't want to risk it. You know, maybe later in this, maybe if we do win this, who knows what happened. George Kirby, he had a pretty good this season, 15-7, 3.61 ERA. I trust the kid. I think he has what it takes to lead us to the promised land and get us this dub. He's been with us for a while. He's trying to earn his spot to become eventual ace. He's a hot prospect. Guy's a little skinny though, possibly needs a little muscle depth on his on him. But I think this should be a very fine moment to see how a youngster comes in and does this instead of giving it to the already proven, know that they're good pitchers that we've been doing so far. But let's get into the start of it and see how George Kirby does. So here we are with pitch number 1 to Segura, and that's one's going to be taken right down the middle for a fastball. As strike number 1. That's how we like to start things off. Be aggressive, Kirby, with these batters who aren't hitting that well. Be careful with Rendon and with Trout. Don't throw them anything over the middle too much. Segura, you still have to be a little cautious with everyone. Don't give anyone really too much. But I think Kirby should be just fine to take on Segura and strike him out. I think Kirby could go have a 1-2-3 inning. No joke. As this one is popped up to short, shallow right field, and under it is Mookie Betts, who's going to easily grab that one and haul it in. For the Los Angeles Angels, the lineup today is going to be John Segura, Yaheem Jones, Anthony Rendon, Mike Trout, Justin Upton, Joe Adell, Randall Grichuk, Zach Collins, and then Evan White. We need to be careful with that Mike Trout and Anthony Rendon mesh up. Those are 2 very hot bats this postseason. Definitely been performing as they should. And we need to slow them down. It is no joke. We need to slow those 2 down. If they become no factors in this game, Seattle will win. But if they hit, and they hit well, I think the Los Angeles Angels are going to win it. If Betts and Rendon get on base at least 500% of the time on this in this game, Los Angeles Angels are definitely going to walk away with W over Seattle. But I think Seattle has Seattle definitely has what it takes to beat them. But this year's playoff race, there really is no real big difference in the win column when it came to the first place team and the last wild card team. Our record was 100 wins. We had 100 wins. The Los Angeles Angels, who were a wild card team, the second wild card team in our division, had 96. So not too bad of an all-around league. As now our first baseman, Jake Bauer, able to reach and grab that one. Daniel Vorbach has been benched for this game, if you did not hear the news earlier, due to his bat. I think we are going to let Vorbach walk this postseason, this offseason anyways. He hasn't been batting well since our team has really started to find itself. He hasn't been hitting that many home runs. I don't know what to do with him. We have better first basemen that can go in and play first base. It's a tough call. It really is a tough call. But here we are up with Anthony Rendon batting .412 this postseason as he takes the first two pitches for balls. On pitch number 3 now. Come on. Get him. Ball 3. Oh, I see Kirby. He's a little scared. There's 2 outs now. I don't want him making a mistake where Rendon just going to bomb one into the outfield, but you got to at least throw on the corners, maybe get some strikes. There we are, George Kirby. Kirby's finally getting a little momentum. There it is. He's starting to feel a little comfortable. Looks a little nervous on that mound. See his legs shaking a little bit. And there it is, though. Ball number 4. And Rendon is going to walk, bringing up Mike Trout. That might have been a smarter decision, as Trout's only batting .300 compared to Rendon's .412. So maybe he knows what he's doing. Maybe we just walk both of them every time and hope that our pitching takes out everyone else. So that if we do walk them every time, then almost every 3 innings there will be someone on first and second, as Mike Trout hits a single, and we're going to leave it to that, leaving a guy on first and second. So first pitch, first swing, a nice little gapper over there for a single. This will bring up Justin Upton, batting .150 this postseason. So maybe this was all part of George Kirby's plan. He needs to calm down, realize Upton hasn't been batting too well. He has it. He's gotten past the hard part, really. Just pitch him like normal, and you can do just fine. But Justin Upton does have that power to crush these balls. He does. He's got the power to crush them, but I just don't think he's going to do it this at bat. Come on, Kirby. Stop throwing these balls. Get some control. I will pull you, motherfucker. I pulled Tally in game number 1. I'll pull you too. And there it is. Upton chasing that one. Ball way outside. Counts 1-2 now. Come on, strike him out, Kirby. Strike him out, Kirby. First inning's the hardest inning. Get him. Dang. 2-2's the count now. Come on, Kirby. You have better pitching there. You can pitch better than that. There it is. Oh, but it's foul. It's foul, and it's way foul. No chance of getting that one. Yikes. Get him. There it is. Strike 3 to Justin Upton, and that's going to get us out of the top of the first. Little issue with Mike Trout and Rendon over on first and second, but I think it was all part of the plan. I think it was all part of Kirby's plan. And now we get to see how these Seattle Mariners are going to be doing against their ace. We did beat him the first game against him, I think. Did we? Yes, because Ohtani pitched in their wild card game. So Griffin Canning going to start us off here today. Just fine. It's fine. I think our team's going to be doing just fine against him. We got a dub the first time we played him. I think we'll get a dub again. But Luis Garcia acquired this season over a trade. Did really good at a really good batting average. But this postseason, he's been dying out, man. He's been dying out for sure. Oh, wait, no. Luis Garcia, we didn't acquire this season. We acquired him a while ago from a trade. I think from the Angels. I think... Was Garcia an Angel? I think he was. Here we are, pitch number 2, also taken for a ball. 2-0 is the count to Garcia. There it is, a hit, and that one is going to get a single as that gets right in between the the shortstop and third baseman. And we're going to start things off with a single. There we are. Good, Garcia. Good, good. That was a nice swing. Could tell as soon as he hit that he was going to get on base. And we're starting this game off right. We're clutch, boys. We're very clutch. Jesse Winker, always been a lovely player over here in Seattle. So happy we were able to get him, and he's safe by a mile. Wow, he's safe by a mile. No chance. Perfect throw, though, by that catcher. If there was a chance, he probably could have got him, but Luis Garcia is just too fast. As this one gets away from the catcher, but Garcia decides, no, I'm not fast enough to get over to third with a ball just that close to the catcher. Ooh, Winker swinging on a ball there. It's all right. I probably would have swung at that too. Definitely wouldn't have done any better than this. There it is. Foul ball hit. Needed to protect the plate. That was a close call. Good swing there. Probably would have been strike 3 if he didn't make contact with that. Come on, Winker. And another foul. We're getting onto him. We're getting onto him. Griffin Canning's going to start getting frustrated, and then he's just going to throw you something down the middle. Watch. This one's going to be a ball, and it's going to be low. Yeah. See? See? Cannon's getting a little frustrated. All right, I think this one's going to be a strike low. Yeah, that one's a strike low. The man... I mean, it was a sack over to first. I'll take it. I will take it. He was able to advance the runner from second to third. And let's look at these Mariners lineup. So today, Luis Garcia is going to lead us off, as you know, followed by Jesse Winker. Mookie Betts has been moved up to third. Max Kemper over to 4. Then Adam Frazier, George Alfaro, David Baugh, Jake Bowers, and George Alfaro will end this one out. Mookie Betts, this man, not that great in the postseason, I've come to notice. Last season, I think he was the only one doing anything. In this postseason, he's one of the only guys not doing anything. He needs to find his groove and not get in a slump right now. Maybe these Angels just get to him, I'm not sure. But come on. Betts, we need you to be performing better. You haven't even hit a home run yet, buddy. Oh, right down the middle. That could have been your first home run, but you missed. You whiffed. You whiffed on it, son. You whiffed on it. All right, 2-1 the count. That was way out. Good thing Betts didn't swing at it. Otherwise, I would have called him an idiot and tried to trade him. There it is, 3-1. I think Betts should get walked. I think Betts should get walked. Yeah. If I had to say it, I think Betts will get walked. Yeah. There you are. Betts reaching over to first off a walk. Good. So we got speed on first. We got speed on second. As long as Max Kemper doesn't hit into a double play, we should get at least 1 run this inning. And Kemper batting .235. I think he could do it. Takes a pitch right down the middle. Right there. He just looks at it. But that's okay. It was first pitch. You're supposed to take the first pitch. Eye up the pitcher and feel comfortable in that box. If you don't feel comfortable in the box, you're not gonna get anything. There it is. Cannon though, really loving those low balls. He's probably feeling a little frustrated because of the performance he's been putting on and the people on, getting a little nervous too. 2-1's the count. If we could knock out their starting pitcher in the first inning, hell, we're going to win. Because they're not going to put in another starting pitcher. They're going to put in a long reliever that will probably only last 2 or 3 innings from their bullpen. And we should run away with it after that. If we have the lead by the time they go to their bullpen, we will win. I feel it in my gut. If we're able to knock their starting pitcher out early and they have to go to their bullpen, we should win. And this one hit very deep into left field. No, off the glove. That is going to score 1. And Betts is going to be able to advance to second. Unfortunately, I think Betts could have gotten to third if he just ran. But that left fielder made a diving play, almost snagging it too. almost with his glove. That would have been a hell of a catch. Still would have scored 1 run. But it would have been a hell of a play. Very good idea from him over in left field. Now Adam Frazier with a guy on first and second now. Seattle up 1-0 in the first inning. Adam Frazier hits it into a gapper in left field. I think that's going to score 2 runs for us. Oh, first one taken and is called strike. All right. Come on, there it is. Hit. And if that would have stayed fair, that would have stayed fair. That would have been a very beautiful hit. That would have stayed fair. Betts definitely would have scored. At least Betts would have scored. There it is again. This one's going to be... Oh, a double play. No, an error. Keep going. Yes, an error, boys. We stayed on an error. So the third baseman decides to tag out Mookie Betts. Smart play, I guess, to keep the guy from getting over to third. Tries to throw it over to first, though. Doesn't work out. I actually thought he missed the tag on Betts. Tries it over to first, and I don't know if the first baseman just missed it or what happened, or if it was a bad throw. I think it was the first baseman missing it. It went in between his legs. Eek. I don't know. But here's George Alfaro batting number 6 now. Batting .231 this postseason. Guy was the best catcher in the league. He was an all-star. He's having a fantastic season. He had a fantastic season this one too. This one's hit deep into right field. Way back it goes. And the right fielder gets under it. And that is going to do it for this first inning. So 1-0 is the score for Seattle to Los Angeles. And I think this is going to be a beautiful start for things to come. Alright, so here we are. George Kirby still doing good things. I don't think he's going to be in here too long. Probably will take him out either the 4th or 5th inning. But to Joe Adele, I'm just going to... What just happened? Quick manage. No, I didn't mean to fast forward. My bad. Pitch to Adele. Grichuk hits a single. Okay. Oh, he stole. Zach Collins ground out over for Evan White. Strikeout. There we go. So guy got over to second, but we got out of that pickle. We need I want at least 2 more runs. 2 more runs and I'll feel safe. David Bott ground out. Jake Bauer strikes out. And George Mateo is going to reach on a walk, steal second. There you are. Luis Garcia is going to ground out though. Seager strikes out. Jones rounds out. Anthony Rendon walks. Trout hits a single. Justin Upton strikes out there. Oh, okay, so Rendon and Trout having very good games. Both were walked. Well, Rendon was walked his first time, and then he was walked his second time. Trout has hit 2 singles. This is very scary, because both of them are doing very good. Jesse Winker flies out. Betts walks again. All right, so just like, I guess Betts is our Rendon. Kemper hits a 2-run home run. There it is, Maxie Boy, and there's my 3-run lead that I like to see. Let's add on it. Let's add on it. There we go. Adam Frazier gets walked. George Alfaro strikes out, 2 outs. David Bott hits a single. Jake Bauer grounds out, getting them out of that inning in that little pickle. Adele hits a single and steals second. Grichuk strikes out. Zach Collins strikes out, and Evan White gets walked. Okay. All right, Segura strikes out, though. Both our energies are in the same. Griffin Canning, Mateo flies out. Garcia gets walked. All right. Do we steal with Garcia? We got steal. There it is. Stolen base with Garcia. Winker gets walked. All right. Betts now. No, they're going to go to their bullpen finally. Zach Kelly's going to get the nod. 72 overall, 27 years of age. Kind of a middle man. Definitely should probably be in the minors, though, on our team. But he advanced it. Mookie Betts hits a grounder, but Jesse Winker and Garcia both reach. Max Kemper hits a ground out, unfortunately, though. Jones reaches on a walk, and I think we're going to have to do the same thing. See what he does with Rendon. Rendon strikes out. All right, Jermaine Jones steals. Okay. Mike Trout strikes out as well, and Justin Upton strikes out. There it is, Kirby boy. Adam Frazier hits a double off of Zach Kelly. George Alfaro grounds out. David Bott hits a single, scoring Adam Frazier from second. Jake Bauer's now up, but Zach Kelly's still staying in, so they must have made a defensive substitution as Jake Bauer flies out and Mateo flies out. Adele is going to hit a triple off of George Kirby. Yeah, he's tired. The guy definitely deserves a rest. We're going to give it to Carl Edwards Jr. See if he can keep Adele from scoring. All right, Gerchuk gets walked. Sack fly for Collins. All right, so they score 1-4 wins the count. Evan White strikes out. Segura walks, and Jones strikes out. Garcia reaches on a there. Steal of the base. There it is. Winker ground out. Bet flies out, and come on, Max Kempler. He reaches on a walk. All right, Adam Frazier. Not that great power, but you can do it, buddy. Get on base. No, he hits a ground out instead. All right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Do we make another pitching change? I don't think so. I think we're going to give Carl Edwards Jr. All right, Rendon walks. Single for Trout. Pinder strikes out. Adele strikes out. And Gerchuk, fielder choice. There it is. Alfaro fly out. Bot pop out. Jake Bauer hits a solo home run. There it is. And Mateo's going to hit a fly out. Yes. Let's see if Edwards has another inning. Ground out. Walk. Fly out and double, but the runner's thrown out at home. As Justin Wilson's going to come in, 74 overall, 35 years of age. Okay, Garcia, strikeout. Winker, fly out. Mookie Betts hits a double. Max Kemper hits a single. Single for Frazier, who's going to score Alfaro. Now in Kenyon Middleton, 74, 29 years of age, who's going to strike out our last guy. We're going to give the nod to him. Rendon walk, strikeout for Trout. It's not strikeout for Pinder. And Adele's going to get struck out as well. There it is. Carl Edwards Jr. completely out of gas, but was able to finish that game with a 3-inning performance as Seattle, with under our management style, will now be advancing to the next round of the playoffs. This is the first time we made it this far, and this is the first time our Seattle Mariners have made it this far. I'm not talking about in actual history. I'm talking about in our series. Ever since I've taken over, this is our Seattle era. This is the Paul Crew era. This is the Seattle Mariners with Spectre Gaming era. This is our roster. This is the roster that we put together, and we're going to the World Series, boys. We're going to the World Series. We're going to win the World Series. But first, we need to win. Max Kemper gets player of the game for us. Great performance by him. 2-run home run early in the game when I wanted to have at least a 3-run lead. And I said if we get a 3-run lead, we will win. We will win, but that man, a 2-run bomb earlier in the game. The guy's a monster. Guy is a monster. We can't stop him, but everyone's celebrating right now. Fans are going crazy. We're going crazy. And we're going to have a party tonight, boys. We're going to have a party tonight. And we need to see who our next opponent is going to be in this playoffs. Who's it going to be? I think it was either Boston. I think it was Boston and someone else. Who was it? George Kirby gets the win. The young guy got the win, boys. I wasn't even going to give the nod to George Kirby. And the man shut him out completely. That one run, I'll give it. It was his fault. Guy got a triple. But it's not really his fault, though. I want him in there. And the Mariners have won the American League Division, and we will be taking on the Red Sox in the World Series. And if I recall correctly, I don't think I actually do recall correctly, though. I think last year's World Series was Boston. Right? Chris Bryant won it there. So I think... Was it? No, it was Houston. Never mind. Boston won it 2 years ago. That's right. Boston won it 2 years ago. But we have to go in now and take on Boston. They'll be... Oh, we're at their home stadium. Oh, that's weird, though. We're, at their stadium for all these games. Very weird. But we'll see how things go. I think we'll be just fine. Oh, no. We got the first 2 home games. And 3 straight on the road. And then we get the final 2. Okay. All right. But Boston, I think it should be a fun series. I think we'll be just fine. I don't think our team is going to struggle really that much. I think our team will walk in, get some dubs, and we'll walk out some champions. All right, boys? So until next time, boys, see you later.